Beautiful panoramic shot there of the Gateway Arch looming high over Busch Stadium in St. Louis. It's opening night 2014, and we've got a good matchup here between the San Antonio Missions and the Springfield Cardinals. Hi again, everybody. It's finally here. Welcome to our special opening day edition of Baseball on the Show. Here's a look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one, as their order will read like this. And look there at the starting pitcher charged with facing these guys, as his numbers are on your screen. Travis Jankowski. The move towards the batter's boxes. We're just about set to get underway tonight. And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike one.
I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Now a ball lined to the right side. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out. So the leadoff man retired here to kick off the brand new season. And with that, let's check out the Springfield defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. Tyson Gillis steps in now. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Yeah, you've got a cold night. The ball won't be carrying as well. So you can afford to take a few more chances in the strike zone and challenge some guys. In that case, up in the strike zone.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And here's a big swing as he sends this one in the air out toward deep center. And this will be taken in out there just a few steps in front of the track, and there are 2 away now.
That ball was hit well, and it might have been a different story if he pulled it. Instead, he hit it to the big part of the ballpark, and he's retired.
Gabriel Quintana will have his first opportunity now as it comes with the bases empty here in the top of the first. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. And he takes a called strike 1.
Just no chance to pull the trigger on that one. It just got on him too fast.
One on the way. Now the 1-1 is hit sharply back up the middle, and it's going to get on into center. It's a base hit.
Well, if these guys are going to do anything this season, he's going to need to be a big part of that offense. And he comes through big time right here with a base hit in his very first at-bat.
Mike McCoy will get his first cuts here with 2 gone now and a runner at first. Now the first pitch. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. fouled back. Now a swing, and he takes the changeup the other way out toward right center. And a dive, but he can't pull it in out in right center. And this will kick off the fence now up against the Cardinal bullpen. And the run is in to score to make this a 1-0 ball game.
Boy, a big spot for that. Comes through with a 2-out RBI triple to pick up the first run of the ball game.
Robinson will get his first shot here, trying to come through with 2 away and a runner at third. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
And with 2 outs, you want to make sure those guys earn that run. Well, don't let them score on a wild pitch.
And he watches one split the middle here, 1-1. And he misses 2-1. Had a good cut there, but he can't time the breaking ball. That evens us at 2-2.
Yeah, looked like he guessed right on 2-1. That was a good time to swing for the fences.
And this is on the ground toward the hole. Throw in time, and the side is retired. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Missions lead it 1-0. As we get to the bottom half, let's look at our starting lineup right there on your screen. And getting his final warm-up tosses in, the starter who they'll be up against, as you see his totals there on the right side of your screen. Quickly a look now at the defensive alignment they'll face in this one. And now to the bottom of the first inning as the leadoff hitter is set to start things out.
Leading off for the Cardinals, center fielder, number 5.
Now he'll try to bunt his way on, but this is popped up. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control, 0-2.
And sometimes you got to cut down a little stride against a guy who's throwing this hard. Either you take that leg kick completely out of the equation, or you get it started just a little bit quicker.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
If you want to see a guy get blown away at the plate, this is just one finger down 3 times in a row. He was just overmatched there.
Juan Herrera will stand in for the first time here. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. And this is fouled back and out of play. 1 out, nobody on. Ran it in on him as this is bounced towards short. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Well, that's just good pitching right there. Really ties him up with that fastball in on the hands. And he hits just a simple ground ball there for the easy out.
Mark McGuire will get his first cuts now, and he'll do so with the bases empty and 2 away here in the first. And that's in there for strike 1. And that misses 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
Here comes a 1-2. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half of the inning. It's on to inning number 2 now in St. Louis. San Antonio's out in front, 1-0. Number 9 leads things off now in the top half of the second.
Shortstop, number 9.
In there, 0-1.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. Swing and a ball chopped foul down the left side. Here comes the 1-2. And this is in the dirt as it's swung on and missed, but this should be a pretty straightforward play to first. Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1.
Kind of a double-edged sword right there. He wants to bounce a curveball to get a swing through, and he gets it, but then he's got to worry about that ball maybe getting away. Fortunately, that's a nice play to keep it close and get the runner out at first.
Number 15 will stride to the box as he gets ready for his first AB of the year. And a high strike there, 0-1.
And if you're not careful, this is the kind of guy that can run off 6 scoreless innings against you from here out. So that first inning run isn't something you can bank on holding up.
Fouled straight back. Now here's a swing and a ball hit well out there toward right center. Number 5 is there as he had to travel a ways, but he makes the catch deep in the alley for the second out.
Trying to work the big part of the ballpark there. You see him ride it the other way, but this is great closing speed out there in center field as he runs this one down.
Number 70 will get his first opportunity now. Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. And this is going to be a foul ball. And now this is swung on and pulled down the third base line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball.
Mission accomplished there with 2 away. You just want to give your pitcher a chance to hit here this inning instead of leading off the next one. He does it with a solid single there.
Number 43 will dig in here. And here's the first pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. McGuire will put this one away, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. On now to the bottom of the second. The Missions lead it 1-0. Nick Savage will start things off in the bottom of the second.
Leading off for Springfield, second baseman, Nick Savage.
Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. Big swing and a miss at the changeup, a ball and a strike.
Yeah, just really jumping out at that last pitch. He had him thinking fastball, maybe even slider.
Right there at the belt, 1-2 now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And this is going to be a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Yeah, and that's not the pitch you want to throw on 2-2. I mean, that was so high, he didn't even have to think about swinging at it.
And a fastball here is swung on and lifted in the air to left. Robinson comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
Well, 2 things you look for in a young pitcher are character and makeup. This guy's got both of those. You got to figure he's going to have a bright future ahead.
Chad Harris will dig in and take his first cuts of the new campaign. And now for the second batter in a row. This is in the air out to left field. Robinson is going to get there as he backs up to put it away. And there are 2 gone now.
Batting 6th, right fielder, Anthony Garcia.
Anthony Garcia will get his first chance now. Trying to get something started with 2 away here in the bottom of the second. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
Yeah, those are the ones you like to start an at-bat, especially your first time up.
I agree. Give me a nice, easy one in the dirt that I can take so I can really get ahead in that count early.
Lays off the screwball there, ruled a strike, 1-1. And maybe an excuse me swing there as this is tapped in front of the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. We'll go now to the top of the third. San Antonio's out in front, 1-0. Travis Jankowski is ready to go here as we begin the third.
Center fielder, Travis Jankowski.
On a big swing as he takes this one to the opposite field. High and deep to left center. And a dive out there in left center, but he can't come up with it. And he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple.
Well, you want to talk about a great way to throw a pitcher out of his rhythm? One pitch into the inning and bang, a leadoff triple. He's going to have to pull off a magic act here to keep this run from scoring.
Tyson Gillis will stand in, looking to make this a 2-0 game if he can perhaps get a ball airborne. And he drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
2 good pitches so far, both of them right at the knees, and you got to start thinking center of the diamond here. Shorten up a little bit. You've got to put something in play.
0-2 pitch is a curveball that misses 1-2.
And even on 1-2 now, you've got to expand the strike zone a little up there. You can't go down looking here. You've got to put this ball in play.
Now the 1-2. And that misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Well, if he's missing right here, he ain't missing by much. Not getting too many favors behind the plate.
A runner in scoring position with none out. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
You can just sense him starting to tense up out there on the mound. They had him down 0-2, and now he's struggling to make the perfect pitch, and it's not happening.
Now a ball hit foul off to the right and up into the crowd. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Only play is going to be to first, so score it as an RBI ground out as the lead moves to 2-0 now.
Well, a nice job right here to cash in following that leadoff triple. Infield's back, so he just makes sure to get one on the ground, and that's an easy RBI.
Gabriel Quintana will stand in now with the bases empty and one away here following the RBI ground out. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
And he's probably a little bit upset with himself for giving up that early run, but he really reached back for something extra right there.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
When a guy like this on the mound has got you down 0-2, that's a tough hole to climb out of.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
Right over the top here with the four-seam fastball. Good drive through the release. Just threw it right by him at the letters.
Mike McCoy will stand in. He tripled homer run his first time around. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Missions lead it 2-0. Steven Ramos will come forward to begin the inning. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
And they're still searching for a base runner. It's been 6 up, 6 down to start the game.
First offering on the way. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. And there's ball 2 now. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
Well, it's looking like this might be their best chance to get that first base runner out there. And really, this has been one of the few guys that's even been ahead in the count.
He likely had ball 4 that time, but couldn't hold back on the swing, so that moves the count to 3-2 now.
Come on.
Now the pitch. And a fastball swung on and hit in the air to left. Robinson is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out.
Batting 8, catcher, number 6.
Number 6 will stand in. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
Go Cardinals! Here we go.
0-2 pitch is swung on and lifted in the air out to center field. Jankowski is there, 2 gone.
And if these guys want to keep hitting fly balls, I think he'll be happy with that. Especially when it's the guys down near the bottom of the lineup.
Number 65 will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
All right, let you count.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1.
And right now, these guys just need something to break their way. A blooper, a bunt, a hit by pitch, something to get a base runner and give that guy something else to think about out there.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, you know, sometimes it's that natural tendency to let up just a little bit when you're facing the opposing pitcher. You know he's not going to do much damage, but you got to get refocused here because you do not want to go 3-0 to him.
Late on the changeup, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. And that is into the right field seats. It's a home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. As they cut the lead in half, it's 2-1 now.
I tell you, what's impressive about this swing in this weather, when it's this cold, you really got to get a hold of one if you're going to take it the other way in this ballpark. That's pretty darn impressive right there.
Number 5 will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one.
Number 5.
High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. And that misses 2-2. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Two out, nobody on.
Cotton candy. Here's cotton candy here. Here we go.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Quintana has got it, and the side is retired. But not before the lone hit in the inning. The solo home run makes this a 1-run ball game. 3 innings complete. San Antonio's out in front, 2-1. Robinson will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th.
Left fielder, number 21.
And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Goes the other way as this is down the line at third. Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th. And so after getting the ground ball with the fastball on that last pitch, that'll segue perfectly to our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And my gracious, look at that comparison. Both guys into triple digits. That is some serious, serious gas. Number 9 will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now here's the first pitch. Low for ball 1. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
And after the strikeout his first time around, I think he was able to use that first at-bat as a learning experience. Those have both been real good takes.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw gets him 2 down.
This is a pretty simple play for a catcher right here. It's a nice pitch, and it looks like he might have chopped it right down off a home plate. You can see the catcher get out of his crouch, take it on one big hop, and then just make the good, strong throw to first to get him easily.
Number 15 will step in. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch coming. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. Here's a chopper fouled off to the right. Here's the pitch. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Two and two now with 2 away and the base is empty.
Yeah, sort of a pesky at-bat up there. You know he'd just love to fire one more fastball by this guy and be done with this inning.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Number 70 would be next. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Man, a little surprising they didn't challenge him there. You know, there are certain guys you just have to make earn their way aboard. This isn't exactly the most dangerous guy in the lineup, so he'll be happy to take the walk.
Number 70 will stand in. A base hit his first time around. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. Changed up on him here, but this is lined into left field for a base hit.
And a good job there of keeping the inning alive. That's all you needed to do. Now one more 2-out knock, and they get that run right back.
Number 43 will get a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th. First pitch is a breaking ball taken down and away for ball 1. Two men are on with 2 men out. Line to left. That's in there. Base hit around third and being waved on home. And that's going to plate the runner from second as this is now a 3-1 ball game. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Travis Jankowski will step in. He tripled and subsequently scored last time around. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Runner staying tight to the bag at second. Here's the pitch. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
And giving up hits is one thing, but judging by that pitch, he doesn't have any consistency with that release point. He's all over the place.
Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in a strike zone.
Not much of a lead at second. Now here's the pitch. And he started to go around there, and it'll cost him, as they say. He did swing the bat. It's 2-1.
He swings at anything. Throw it anywhere.
Shallow center. Number 5 is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. So it's 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Missions lead it 3-1. Juan Herrera will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th.
Juan Herrera.
Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. But this is right at him in right field, as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
First pitch swinging here to start the inning, and he didn't waste any time waiting for his pitch. He got it right there. Just hit it right at somebody.
Mark McGuire will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. Gillis is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out.
You know, that's the thing with throwing a fastball as hard as he does. It makes fly balls travel that much farther off the bat. And this thing gets out there a long ways before it finally gets tracked down.
Nick Savage will dig in here. He flew out his first time around.
Come on, Nick.
In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0.
I'll give him this. He's not intimidated up there. That was inside. Close to triple digits. He didn't even flinch.
3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. Up top, it's 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
And he's got to be up there thinking, come on already. Give me something to hit.
Let's go.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Now this ball stroked out to left center field, and he'll have extra bases with 2 away as this is down into the alley. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
We'll get a good look at this from up in our press box camp. You can see the 2 outfielders give chase, but this is almost perfectly between them as it finds a gap for a double.
Chad Harris will get an opportunity here in a run-scoring spot now following the 2-out double. Inside with the screwball for ball 1. Runner holding tight at second. Now the pitch. Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0. Looks like he's not going to see anything here.
Yeah, I don't think so either. They gave him 2 shots to see if he'd go out of the zone to try to chase. And after that, I'm thinking they should just put him on.
And here's a screwball that makes its way over for a strike. 2-1.
Come on. Come on, Dad.
Keeping him close there at second. Now the pitch. And now a ball lifted into the air out towards center field. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more on opening day after this. Tyson Gillis will make his way towards the box to lead off the fifth.
Right fielder, Tyson Gillis.
Fastball, and he's got to duck away for dear life there. Can't imagine guys like that too much.
Yeah, not too much indeed. You start getting into the danger area when it's up and in that high.
Now here's a ground ball that'll get by the mound and into center field for a leadoff single.
A good job here. He stays inside the ball well, doesn't roll over, and just shoots this ball right back up the middle.
Quintana.
Gabriel Quintana will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips.
That runner's leaning.
First pitch to him. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1.
Come on, that was a strike.
Two and 0.
Inside.
Now a hard hit ball back up the middle, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit.
And these guys would like nothing more than to add on to their 2-run lead. Back-to-back hits have them in business to do just that.
Mike McCoy would get another shot. Struck out swinging his last time. Runner not going anywhere at second. Now the pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Now with 2 on, nobody out, you got to be thinking strikeout double play out there on the mound. One or the other is what you really need.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. And this will be fouled away.
Take it off. Let's go.
And this ball will be chopped foul. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Here's a swing and a ground ball. And this is past him at third. Down the line. It's a fair ball. And the run will score from second base as they open it up now 4-1.
Now batting, number 21.
Now here comes the skipper out of the first base dugout heading for the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Mitch Harris is going to take over here in inning number 5, as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep him in the game here.
Mitch Harris.
Robinson will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here.
Let's go.
And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Still now on 1-2, you don't have to make the perfect pitch out there. The count is still well in your favor on the mound.
Get the strikeout, man!
Now a swing and a ground ball, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And he just does manage to fight this one off as it's fouled away. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1.
Well, there's no question that the sinker away has always been this guy's bread and butter pitch. You can see where it is on show track, and you're just not going to get a better location than that pitch with 2 strikes.
Number 9 will dig in. 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Do it, Cardinals! Do it!
Short lead from second, now the pitch. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Let's go, Cardinals!
And a sinker sinks too much there as it bounces into the catcher's glove. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away.
Let's do it, Cardinals!
Swinging a little tapper out in front of the mound. To second for 1, but 1's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
Boy, and this would have been a really costly double play, but fortunately he's hustling all the way down the line, and he's able to beat that throw on the back end.
Number 15. We'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 5. Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0.
Get the bat out!
Inside corner, a ball and a strike.
All right, stay left.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Oh, he wanted that one. Probably should have got it, too.
Come out, up. Here we go!
That's hard hit back up the middle. And that is through into center field, a base hit. And they'll add 1 more to the lead. It's now a 5-1 ball game.
Don't rush it!
The batter, number 70.
Number 70. We'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home here in the inning so far.
Come on, Cardinals, let's
Not
go.
much of a lead at second. Now here's the pitch. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left.
All right, Cardinals.
Swinging a hard hit ball towards the hole. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
And he's well on his way to a nice series now. Third hit so far tonight. These guys are going to need his production here, so a welcome sight indeed.
Number 43 will stand in now with the bases loaded, 2 away, and a chance to really help himself out.
And at the very least, he's got to focus on getting something in play. He can really help himself out with just a simple single here.
They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1.
Now here on the mound, you cannot take it easy on the pitcher here with 2 outs. He can still bloop one in there and drive home 2, so you need to be thinking strikeout all the way.
And this is low, but I'll block nicely behind the plate, and that'll get a sigh of relief from the dugout. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Jammed him there as this is rolled out to short. And an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. So they wind up with 2 in the inning, but it could have been a lot worse as they leave the bases loaded. Last half of the 5th coming up. San Antonio's out in front, 5-1. Anthony Garcia will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th.
Right fielder, Anthony Garcia.
Now the first pitch. And a ball 1-0. And he swings and hits this ball high in the air and deep to left center field. And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the first out.
Now batting, left fielder, Steven Ramos.
Steven Ramos will try it again. He flew out his first time. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
That got in his kitchen big time right there.
It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. And this is fouled back and out of play. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
And now, as a hitter, 1 and 2, you've got to be thinking right center field. They'll take a little swing out and try to drive something the other way.
Now here's the pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Bases are empty, 1 man out. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And now a pitch on the way. Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. Gillis has a long run, but he takes charge for route number 2.
Now batting, number 6.
Number 6 will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one. First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 5 innings complete. The Missions lead it 5-1. Travis Jankowski will get things started here in the top of inning number 6.
Travis Jankowski.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
Guaranteed whip.
3-0 now.
And it goes without saying, but this has to be in the strike zone. You don't want him on base to start off the inning.
Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
Well, it seems to me like you've at least got to make him go after something there. I mean, the bat never left his shoulder. That's making it way too easy for a guy leading off the inning.
Tyson Gillis will stand in now, and he'll likely have a look down to third to see if anything's up here with nobody out. And this is low, ball 1. Here's a look over to first, and he'll dive back in safely.
All of a sudden, home plate's jumping around on him out there. He hasn't found the strike zone yet.
Here's the 2-0 pitch. Runner goes for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not in time as he steals second.
Boy, I think he's pretty lucky to get in there safely on this play. It's a decent jump, but I think a good throw might nail him down there. Instead, you see it's wide of the mark, off to the shortstop side of the base, and he's able to beat that tag to get in safely.
No lead to speak of at second. Here's the pitch. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
Yeah, taking all the way right there. You better be taking 3-0 after he walked the previous guy.
And he's taking here and looks at strike 2 right down the middle.
Well, that may have been the last pitch in the at-bat that he could do something with. He's not going to get anything better than that.
In the air to straightaway center field. Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away.
Third baseman number 16, Gabriel Quintana.
Gabriel Quintana will get another shot now. 2 for 3 in the game. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one. A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
Kill the inning right here.
And a little tapper up the line, but this will wind up a foul ball. We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. The right-hander deals on 1-2. Stays alive here as this is fouled off to the right. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Ooh, there's a tough one to take right there on a 1-2 pitch, especially after fighting off so many pitches leading up to that one.
Don't let him go here. Don't let him.
Just does stay alive as this is fouled back. Swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away.
And when you know you've got a guy in protect mode up there and he's fouling off pitches left and right, that's when you know you can just keep taking him further and further away. He winds up getting the punch out here on a pitch that's well out of the zone.
Mike McCoy will step in with a couple of RBIs already and looking for more. First pitch coming. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball one. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Whoa, that one definitely took off on him right there. He's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backstop.
Three and 0 now. Green light here on 3-0.
Yeah, I want my run producer swinging the bat. If it's my number 7 hitter, probably not.
That one's in there, 3-1.
Yeah, a much better pitch there than the one he threw on 2-0.
And he missed with it there, ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third.
Now batting, number 21.
Robinson will step in now and see what he can do with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th. First pitch on the way. This is hit sharply to the left side. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
The batter, number 9.
Number
Your attention,
63
please.
will be the new
Now
pitcher.
pitching for your Springfield Cardinals, number 63.
Number 9 will be his first assignment here as they'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. Here's the first offering. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Yeah, even with 2 on and 2 away, this is not a guy that's going to back down out there. He comes right after him with a fastball, and he gets ahead.
And that's inside off the plate with 1. 1-1. Fouled back. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. Hit on the ground towards first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and a couple of men left. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. San Antonio's out in front, 6-1. Jonathan Rodriguez is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Jonathan Rodriguez.
Come on, Cardinals! Here we go.
And a screwball is off the plate away for ball 1.
All right, Rodriguez!
Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there, 1-1.
And he's had a high strike zone all night, so even if you're on the bench, you got to be aware of that.
And this is bounced weakly down the line, a foul ball. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Yeah, another good start to an inning for him here. He's really only made one bad pitch the entire game. That was the solo home run. Other than that, you can see there, not much to speak of at all.
Number 5 will dig in for the 3rd time now. He started the evening 0 for 2 so far. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And the screwball misses the plate away, and it's 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
And he's got a little bit of work to do now to avoid that first walk.
You're in his head now.
Ball 4.
Just the first walk he's given up here so far to go along with just the 2 hits. So he's been pretty well in command throughout this entire start.
Juan Herrera will try things again. He's grounded out and lined out in 2 trips. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Oh, that's a good fastball right there, and you had to figure that he was looking for that sinker.
1-1. 2-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Runner at first here, one man out.
Here we go.
And this is in the dirt, but a good job there to keep it at his feet. Just did get a piece of that one, so he stays alive here. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
And if you're going to walk back-to-back hitters, you definitely don't want to do it to the top 2 guys in the lineup. So now you've got the heart of the order due up, and you know those guys can sense weakness from a mile away.
Mark McGuire will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. Here's a fastball upstairs, 1-0.
And this is a big spot right here. You've got to get something out of this, even if it's just a run or two.
Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1.
Boy, his control has been outstanding so far. And there's another pitch right on the block.
Come on, let's keep it going. Here we go.
And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Gillis is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
You get a look there at his pitch breakdown so far. Well, that sinker of his is a great weapon to have, and he picked the right spot to use it there.
Nick Savage will dig in. 1 for 2 to this point in the ball game.
Don't get that ribbon.
Keeping him close there at second. Now the pitch. Swing and a line drive to left. And that's in there. Base hit. And they show a little life here as the lead shrinks to 6-2 now.
You think he was looking for a fastball there? I think he was. That's about as hard a hit ball as you're going to see, and he was right on that one.
Chad Harris will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Runners left in scoring position. One of the big keys to this ball game so far.
Here we go, Chad.
Runner holding tight at second. Now the pitch. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
And now with that pitch count getting up there just a little bit, you can see that some of these pitches are missing just a little farther away than they were earlier.
Here we go.
Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right. Runner not going anywhere at second. Now the pitch. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
And with 2 walks in the inning already, he can't afford to fall behind anybody else if he wants to stay in the game.
2 down, runners at first and second.
Runs on the board. Here we go.
And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Gillis is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We're through 6 full, The Missions lead it 6-2. Welcome back to Busch Stadium here in St. Louis. It's on to the 7th inning now, but before the inning gets started, let's fill you in on what you may have missed. It's our game summary to this point. Nick Greenwood is out from the bullpen as he'll get his first work of the season here on opening night.
64, Nick Greenwood.
Number 15 will dig in, 1 for 2 thus far.
Leading off for the Missions, second baseman, number 15.
First pitch swinging here as this ball's hit toward the hold and through into left for a leadoff single.
Just a great at-bat here to start the inning against a tough left-handed pitcher. You see him stay on this pitch all the way. He's aboard here with a leadoff single.
Number 70 will stand in working on a 3-hit ball game now.
Here we go, guys.
He's running towards second. Pitch is a called strike. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Here's a situation where there's a new reliever out there. You know he's going to be focused on getting ahead, and boom, you take off on the first pitch. Now you've really given him something to think about.
Man, a fastball just misses. It's 1-1.
Give me a break.
Now a big swing as this is popped up, and I mean way up there toward the right side of the infield. McGuire is there, and he's got it for the first out.
And this is right where they wanted this thing. You see it on show track there. They wanted to take him up around the letters, hoping for the pop-up, and that's exactly what they got.
Number 43 will get a shot now in an RBI spot, so a chance to help his own cause here.
And he's got a hit in the game already, so he can handle the bat at least a little bit.
Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. And that misses, 2-1.
I think that's consistent with how the strike zone gets called nowadays. That's a strike in the rule book, but most umpires won't give you that pitch anymore.
Rolled softly down the line, and that is a foul ball. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. That's in there. Base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Yeah, he's got the lead on the mound, and he's shaping up to be the winning pitcher. Now he's got a pair of base hits to go along with it. Wow, have a game, why don't you?
Travis Jankowski will dig in. He walked and later scored last time. Now here's the first pitch. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. Tough spot here for a left-handed hitter, facing a guy that's exceptionally tough on lefties.
Yeah, you generally get so many at-bats against right-handed pitching. Now you're in a good RBI spot, and you're stuck facing a guy like this.
And this is swung on and sent on the ground to first. To second for one. Relay to first in time. And just like that, the side is retired. So no runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. On to the bottom of the 7th. Get up and stretch here in St. Louis. San Antonio's out in front, 6-2. Anthony Garcia will step in now to lead off the home half of the 7th.
Right fielder, Anthony Garcia.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Well, the guy you see right there calling the shots has opted to roll with his starter here to begin his half of the 7th.
And that pitch count is a concern, so he may get the chance to finish this inning off and then call it a night.
And the screwball is in there, so he falls into a quick hole, 0-2. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
Here comes a 1-2. And this is going to be a foul ball. And he'll fight just to stay alive here as this is fouled away. And a tough pitch on 2 strikes as he's able to foul it off. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Yeah, it's a good battle to start this inning. That's what you like to see when you've got a guy out there that's getting up there in the pitch count.
Slider, but that's low as it's dug out by the catcher there.
Keep in mind now, the longer this at-bat goes, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning out there.
The 3-2 pitch. And this is heading out toward left field, but this is going to get fouled up into the crowd. And that misses ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
Well, now the further he goes in this one, the less precise he's going to be with his location. You can see it up on the screen. He's up over 90 pitches here, so he's starting to get tired and running out of gas out there.
Steven Ramos will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside. It's 1-0. EK, the starter, creeping up on 100 pitches now, but that number alone doesn't appear to be affecting him too much at all.
Yeah, he still looks sharp. Still, with the way that teams handle pitchers nowadays, I don't think he'll wind up going much further.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
And this one's in the dirt. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
And this is another frustrating at-bat for him on the mound. I mean, he's burned through 15 pitches on just these last 2 hitters. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
This is just an excellent pitch right here. Location right at the bottom of the strike zone. And if you don't get him to swing through it, hopefully he's going to hit that ball on the ground somewhere, and you'll get ground ball outs. But they'll take that strikeout for out number 1.
Number 6 will stride to the plate. He's 0 for 2 thus far. In tight there as he's got to turn out of the way of that one.
Stay clear of the DP.
1-0 on the way. Swing, and he pops him up. Behind the bag at second. Number 9 takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Boy, that's just another off-balance swing right there. Not only are these guys light on hits, they're not even making solid contact right now.
Rodriguez will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Cardinals, number 40.
Hey now.
And you know what? That's not a big breaking ball coming up high and tight. That's going to get your attention a little.
The 1-0. And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Yeah, he's definitely still bringing it. It's the 7th inning, and we're still hearing the catcher's mitt snapping all the way up here.
Come on now, let's go.
Sliced down the line at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Starting to run out of innings here as they are unable to cut into the deficit. 8th inning coming up. The Missions lead it 6-2. Justin Wright will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8.
Number 62, Justin Wright.
Tyson Gillis will get us going now in the top half of the 8th.
San Antonio, right fielder, Tyson
Yeah,
Gillis.
Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. So they get the matchup they wanted here, lefty on lefty, but it's worth noting there are 2 right-handers to follow.
And you've got a right-hander going in the bullpen as we speak, so this could be a one-batter outing.
Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
Yeah, he came with a little bit of a different look that time. This pitch is also in their knee high, and now they've got him behind in the count, 0-2.
Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our 2 starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. Gabriel Quintana will try again. 2 for 4 in the ballgame. Here's a bouncing ball now back up the middle, and for the 3rd time tonight, he's got himself a base hit.
As we look at that again, you know, this is not a bad pitch by any stretch. If he throws this pitch 10 times, I bet he gets him out 9 of them. But here you just have to tip your cap to the guy at the plate.
Mike McCoy will stand in. Base on balls his last time. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Runners on first with one down. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Look out, he's trying to run. Quick.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
And think about it. In game one of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend.
Oh, don't know how you lay off that one, but he did, and it's 2-2.
You can see where they want to go to try and get him out. A lot of pitches in on the hands in this sequence. They don't want him to be able to extend.
The 2-2 coming. Full count, 3-2.
Now the question, do you send the guy on 3-2 with one out? You figure you're going to get something around the plate.
Ball hit high to the right side, but this will get into the seats, foul. In the air to left center. Ramos will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, number 21.
Robinson will step in, 1 for 4 in the ballgame. And he offers it the circle change and misses 0-1.
Such a good pitch right there. That first pitch changeup. When you can tell a guy's up there all amped up to hit, use that against him.
And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. A runner on first with 2 away. Way outside. 1-2. Runners off for second. Now a ball hit foul down the line in right and in amongst the fans. Here he comes again, 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Number 5 will stand in for the 4th time now, still looking for his first hit of the ball game.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance so far, and they've had these guys chasing their tails all game long.
And he gets ahead with a screwball that's in there for strike 1. Well, that man right there is into his 8th inning of work now. Any concerns going forward?
Well, I think the only thing you have to worry about is that pitch count you see right there. Other than that, he's earned the right to stay out there. Usually the other team will tell you when you're starting to get tired.
Swing and a ball headed towards the hole, and that's through into left field for a base hit.
One of the first times tonight that they've had their leadoff man on base. Now they've got to find a way to build on it if they want to get back in this thing.
Skipper's out of the third base dugout on his way toward the mound. And a change is forthcoming as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. 7 solid innings for him in this one as he gave his club a very strong outing indeed. Number 26 is on, and he'll take over on the mound.
Number 26.
Juan Herrera will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Big hole on the right side. Here's the first pitch. This one's heading toward the hole, and that one's going to get through as well. It's another base hit. Mark McGuire will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
That's a two-seam fastball right there. It looks to the hitter like it's going to be inside, and then it tails back to the inside corner of the plate.
Not much of a lead at second. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Yeah, and it doesn't look like he's trying to get a ground ball here. He's coming right after him, trying to get a punch out.
And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Just a touch outside, 1-2.
Yeah, that was outside, but it's right where he wants that pitch to be. If you do take that thing, there's no guarantee that it won't be called strike 3.
None out, runners at first and second. Runners staying tight to the bag at second. Here's the pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
That's a good idea, 1-2 right there, just to see if he'd chase. But now with the count even, I think this one has to be in the strike zone because you don't want to run the risk of loading the bases for the cleanup guy.
Doesn't offer at the circle change there, and it goes full 3-2. EK, where are you going now on 3-2?
I still got to work a corner. Not just going to throw it right down the middle and grab a strike. Can't be a giveaway pitch.
And he gets some pretty good wood on it here as this is lifted to fairly deep left. Robinson has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1.
And the fact that they're playing no doubles defense might have helped him out right here. This is a much tougher play if he's at his regular depth, but he ranges back to put this one away.
Nick Savage will dig in again. He singled home a run his last time. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Keeping him close there at second. Now the pitch. Took something off there, but it misses, ball 1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Here's a line drive into left center. Will that get the job done? It's a base hit.
Well, apparently, they've still got a pulse here. A run is in to score on the base hit, and now, with another hit or two, they could really make this interesting.
Chad Harris will stand in to keep things going, and I don't know, Steve, is the comeback on?
Well, at the very least, I like that they're showing some character out there. You never want to go down without a fight, so they're going to make these final at-bats count.
Infield a double play depth all around. Here's the pitch. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball one.
And this is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from you, so you got to suck it up.
Nice stroke, let's go!
Not close. It's 2-0.
And this is what you got to do up there, Steve. You got to wait him out.
Yeah, and if you can lay off the off-speed stuff, that's when you're going to get your fastball to hit.
In the dirt. It's 3-0 now. Anthony Garcia, who represents the possible go-ahead run here, waits in the on-deck circle. Runners are at first and third, one away. The 3-0 pitch. 3-1.
Yeah, he needed that one to avoid loading the bases, but it's still a long road back from here.
And there's a called strike at the knees as he was hoping for a base on balls there, but it's a full count now, 3-2. And he misses with it, ball four, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
You can't fault the pitch selection or the location there. And it's well placed, maybe just a hair off the outside corner. But 3-2, that's where you want to be.
Daniel McCutcheon will come on now, really needing that double play ball as the bases are loaded here with only one man out. Anthony Garcia will be the first to meet him here, and he'll do so in an enviable situation indeed. Bases loaded and only one out now. Here's a hard hit ball back up the middle. And oh, that caught him flush as it ricochets toward first. Oh, and a great recovery there just to get an out on the play. But meanwhile, a run is in to score.
Well, you know all the infielders are taught to try and knock a ball down in that RBI situation. But here on the mound, I don't think he had any choice. This one comes back at him and gets him flush. And by the time they all scramble around to find the ball, they have no chance of preventing that run from scoring.
Steven Ramos will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Hit hard to the right side, but foul. Second and third, 2 away. Good curveball, strike 2.
One thing you've got to be aware of as a hitter is he's going to give you a bit of a variety up there. He's got 5 pitches, and he's going to use all of them.
And wow, tough to lay off the fastball there, but it's 1-2.
And that's a good spot for that fastball on 0-2. That couldn't have been an easy take.
this is fouled back and out of play. Pitch in the dirt, swung on and missed for strike 3 as they'll need to throw to first here. And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. We've played 8 full. San Antonio's out in front, 6-4. Number 9 will dig in. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far.
Shortstop, number 9.
Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Yeah, well, that's, I guess, what you'd call a rule book strike. Technically, that's in the strike zone, but it's a call that most pitchers don't get nowadays.
That one's a called strike. Back even at 1. On the ground down the first base line, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. And here's a ball hit in the air. And the leadoff man retired here to kick off the 9th.
That's a good pitch right there, inside part of the plate. Just too tardy of a swing to get the hands through the zone, and as a result, it's just a little humpback liner and an easy out.
Number 15 will be the batter. He's 2 for 3 thus far. In there, strike 1. Hit hard towards the hole. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner.
Oh, yeah, he's got that magic wand going now. That's his 3rd hit in 4 trips, all of them singles, and he's been a tough out all game long.
Number 70 will stand in working on a 3-hit ball game now. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Hit hard to second. Well, this is hauled in by the second baseman.
And if this ball's hit maybe just a little bit harder, he might have a shot at doubling a man off. But since it's hit so softly, he's only going to wind up getting 1 out.
Asensio will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 63.
And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball, 1-0. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle, and that'll get by into center field for a base hit.
And this is what folks mean when they talk about time in the fastball. He looks at the first pitch just to get a feel for the speed, the movement, and then when it comes again, now he knows how to handle it.
Travis Jankowski will get another shot. He hit into a double play his last time. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. Close to the bag, gets second there, now the pitch. And this is fouled straight back. And he struck him out, so a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. The Missions lead it 6-4. Trevor Hoffman is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th.
Number 55, Trevor Hoffman.
Number 6 will try again. 0 for 3 thus far.
Leading off in the bottom of the 9th, catcher, number 6.
8, 9, and 1 to start the inning as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Fastball misses badly there, and he's behind 2-0.
You got to think one thing here. Get on base. A walk will do the trick.
This is sharply hit back up the middle, and the leadoff man is going to reach here. He's got a base hit.
Yeah, he hit a good pitch there. This thing's toward the outside part of the plate, but he stays with it all the way. Uses the big part of the field and gets himself a base hit.
Jacob Wilson will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Number 87, Jacob Wilson.
Here's the first offering. Now a fastball swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And this will be just what the manager ordered as he's off the bench with extra bases. Throw comes back in quickly, so they're at first and second now with nobody out.
And I guess here that the runner on first base is waiting to see if the ball's going to be caught or not. You can see it bang off the outfield wall, but that indecision is going to cost him right there. And this will wind up being nothing but a loud single.
Pete Kozma will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 38, Pete Kozma.
Number 5 will dig in. He singled and later scored his last time. Short lead from second, now the pitch. Gets this one down. Throw to first, not in time, so now everybody's safe.
Oh, and with 2 guys on already, they couldn't afford to make this any worse, but they managed to do it here by somehow turning a clear sacrifice attempt into a bunt single. That could really come back to hurt.
Juan Herrera will be the batter, and he'll have a great chance to perhaps tie things up here. And obviously looking for the ground ball here as this misses low. It's 1-0.
Well, you know, 3 straight hits are bad enough, but now he's making things even worse by falling behind the next guy.
Nowhere to put him here as he falls behind now, 2-0.
Deep breath time now on the mound. You've got to compose yourself, and that strike zone's looking about the size of a tin can.
Tying and winning runs are on here with nobody out. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. Gets him swinging. What a big out there, as there is now one away.
Oh, that is a great call right there. They really needed a strikeout in that spot, and they got it. And now with one away, you can even get out of this scot-free if you can get a ground ball here.
Mark McGuire will stand in now in what could be one of the bigger at-bats of the ball game.
And what he has to do right here is put his 0 for 4 out of his mind. He hasn't had the greatest of performances to this point in the game, but he could make up for it with a big hit right here.
Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1.
Now, after the strikeout, he can still get out of this scot-free with a ground ball here.
Ball one. Bad time for the strike zone to go MIA.
Yeah, and he could have used that one, no doubt about it.
And this one's in there. Maybe should have been strike 3, but instead it's 1-2 now.
Now with 2 strikes, boy, if he could come up with back-to-back punch-outs, wouldn't that be something?
And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
Oh, that's a tough take, but a good one. The pressure's still squarely on the pitcher out there. He's still got to come in.
Here he comes on 2-2. And this misses, so it'll set up a big pitch coming up. It's full 3-2.
And listen to this crowd now. They are into it.
And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. Look at a called third strike. Oh, and a big one there as the bases stay loaded, and there are 2 gone now.
Back-to-back strikeouts when he needed them most. And the bases stay loaded, but with 2 outs now, this inning is becoming less and less of a sure thing.
Nick Savage will stand in as their last chance now. Fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0.
Can't afford to get overconfident on the mound. You got 2 of the 3 outs you need here, but this is still a very dangerous hitter. You're not out of the woods yet.
He couldn't get his hands through there, and it's 1-1. That man's team has definitely shot itself in the foot with all the strikeouts so far.
It seems like it's been a growing trend so far, but man, you've just got to be able to put the ball in play when you've got runners in scoring position.
Taken called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
Boy, and if these guys come away with nothing here, they'll have squandered a real good opportunity.
And this is going to be a foul ball. 2-2. And he just does manage to fight this one off as it's fouled away. Full count now, 3-2. All three runners now will get a head start with two away.
And that could prove important because that tying run's at second, so he should be able to walk home on a base hit.
Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Another payoff pitch. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
Yeah, that's a tough one to swallow. Where was this pitch on 3-2? Yeah, show track says it's clearly a ball. Nothing he can really complain about there, and that forces home a run.
Chad Harris will have a shot to be the hero as he's got the possible tying run at third and the winning run at second here. Fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
I'm not generally in favor of pitching changes in the middle of an at-bat, but with the bases loaded, you got to get someone in there that can throw a strike.
And this is swung on and pretty well hit. Out to deep left center field. Around third and being waved on home. And they're going to walk off here with a 7-6 victory.
Well, for me, guys, you have to give this team credit. They didn't give up once. And in the end, it's a 3-run bottom of the 9th inning that puts an exclamation point on this victory.
Pretty good offensive show of force in this one. Probably at least a couple of players deserving. But, gentlemen, let's go ahead and give this man the nod as our top player of the game.
You have to feel good for that guy right there. The games finally count, and he comes out on opening day and turns in a great performance. That's how you want to get your season started.
So that's a wrap here tonight. Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, you've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Facebook at MLB The Show. Springfield wins it 7-6. Good night from St. Louis.
The final line score for our ball game for the victorious Springfield Cardinals, 7 runs.